Your mind is rehearsing tomorrow, planning conversations that haven't happened, running through scenarios. What if this goes wrong? What if they say that? What if you're not ready? It feels like preparation, like you're being responsible, getting ahead of problems. But mostly, you're just exhausting yourself, trying to control a future that hasn't arrived yet. Worry pretends it's helping. It whispers, if you just think this through one more time, you'll be ready. You'll be safe. But you've been thinking it through for hours, maybe days, and you're not any more ready. You're just tired. You don't need to stop worrying to start this practice. You just need to recognize what worry actually is and what it isn't. Your mind is like weather that keeps changing. These images show you what stillness looks like while we practice. You can watch them or close your eyes. Both work. Worry lives entirely in the future, but your body is always here, in this moment. It's the one thing that can't time travel. Let's start there. Feel where your body makes contact. Chair beneath you, feet on the floor. Just that pressure, that weight, breathing here in this moment. You're not trying to calm down, not trying to fix anything, just noticing what's actually present. The simple fact of sitting, the simple fact of breathing, just breathing, staying with what's real, nothing to figure out. Here's what we're going to practice. Noticing the difference between worry and problem solving. They feel the same, but they're not. Problem solving leads to action. Worry just loops. Think about what your mind has been working on. Is there something you can actually do about it right now? If yes, that's a problem to solve. If no, if it's about tomorrow, next week, things outside your control, that's worry. Worry feels urgent. It says, figure this out now. But that urgency is fake. It's your brain's way of trying to control uncertainty by thinking about it harder, as if thinking about tomorrow changes tomorrow. Notice when a worry thought appears. Maybe it's, what if I can't handle this? Just notice. That's a what if. A question about the future. Your mind asking you to predict something you can't possibly know. Breathing here. Noticing the what ifs. Watching them arrive. Here's the practice. When you notice a what if thought, you can say quietly to yourself, I don't know what will happen, and that's okay. Not trying to answer the question, not trying to figure it out, just practicing this. Willingness to not know. What if it goes badly? I don't know, and that's okay. Just breathing, practicing not knowing, staying present. Your mind will resist this. It will say, but you need to figure this out. You can't just not know. That's worry talking. That's the part of you that believes uncertainty is dangerous. But uncertainty isn't dangerous. It's just uncomfortable. Breathing, noticing the discomfort of not knowing, letting it be here. Think of worry like rehearsing a conversation that hasn't happened yet. You practice your lines. You imagine what they'll say. You prepare responses to things they might never say. And when the actual conversation happens, it never goes the way you rehearsed. All that mental energy, and it didn't help. You just exhausted yourself for nothing. Just breathing, noticing when the mind rehearses, watching it plan futures that don't exist yet. Here's another worry thought. What if I'm not ready? Notice it. That's rehearsal. Your mind trying to prepare you for something that hasn't arrived. You can practice. I don't know if I'll be ready. And that's okay. Breathing here, practicing willingness, letting the future be unknown. Worry disguises itself as responsibility. It says, this is what responsible people do. They think ahead, they prepare, they worry. But thinking about problems isn't the same as solving them. And you can't solve problems that don't exist yet. Noticing, breathing, distinguishing worry from action, staying present. Notice your breath right now, in and out. Your body breathing whether you're ready for tomorrow or not. Whether you've figured everything out or not. Just breathing, just here, just this breath, just this moment. Nothing to rehearse. When worry says, what if something goes wrong? You can notice, that's not a problem to solve. That's a fear your mind is presenting as a question, and you don't have to answer it. What if something goes wrong? I don't know, and I can't know, and that's okay. Breathing, practicing not knowing, staying with what's actually here. Here's what makes worry different from fear. Fear is a feeling in your body, heart racing, chest tight, breath shallow. That's real. That's happening now. But worry is mental activity. It's your mind running scenarios about the future. One is present, one isn't. Just breathing, noticing the difference, feeling what's actually here versus what the mind is imagining. You might notice fear in your body right now. Tightness somewhere. Tension. That's okay. That's just your body responding to all the future thinking your mind has been doing. You don't have to make it go away. Just notice it's here. Breathing into the tightness. Not trying to fix it. Just acknowledging. Yes, this is here. And now notice, in this actual moment, right now, not tomorrow, not next week, but right now, are you okay? Are you breathing? Are you here? The future you're worrying about isn't happening. This moment is happening. And in this moment, you're just sitting, just breathing. Just here, just now, just breathing. Nothing to prepare for. Another worry. But what if I really do need to figure this out? Okay, notice that. Is there something you can do about it right now? Something concrete? If yes, you can make a mental note. I'll handle that later. If no, then it's just worry. Just mental noise. Worry wants you to believe that if you just think hard enough, long enough, you can eliminate uncertainty. But uncertainty doesn't need to be eliminated. It just needs to be allowed, tolerated, accepted as part of being human. You can't know what tomorrow brings. Nobody can, and that's not a problem to solve. That's just reality. Just breathing. Practicing willingness to not know. Letting the future be uncertain. Think about all the things you've worried about in your life. How many of them actually happened? How many turned out differently than you imagined? How many times did all that worry change the outcome? Worry doesn't prevent bad things from happening. It just makes you live through them twice. Once in imagination, once in reality. And usually, the imagination is worse. Breathing here, noticing the pattern, seeing worry for what it is. Right now, bring your attention to your hands. Feel them, their temperature, their weight, the sensation of them resting. This is real. The worry about tomorrow, that's just thought, just mental activity. But your hands, they're real. They're here, noticing what's actually present. Breathing, staying with what's real. Here's what you're learning. You can't control the future by thinking about it, but you can choose where you put your attention. You can choose whether to spend this moment, the only moment you actually have, rehearsing disasters that might never come, or just being here, just breathing, just here. Nothing to solve right now. The worries will come back. They always do. Your mind hasn't stopped trying to protect you by planning ahead. But now you know. You can notice when it's happening. You can ask, can I do something about this right now? And if the answer is no, you can practice. I don't know what will happen, and that's okay. That's not giving up. That's not being irresponsible. That's just being honest about what you can and can't control. Breathing, noticing, practicing willingness, staying present. You don't find peace with worry by winning the argument. You find it by recognizing you don't have to engage. The worry thoughts will arrive. What if this? What if that? And you can just notice. Oh, there's my mind doing that thing again, trying to control the future, trying to make me safe by exhausting me with scenarios. And then you can return here, to breathe, to body, to the only moment where you actually have any power. Just here, just breathing, just this moment. Nothing to figure out. Worry is your mind trying to pack for every possible trip. But you don't know where you're going yet. You don't know what the weather will be. You don't know what you'll need. So you keep packing, over-preparing, carrying weight for journeys you might never take. What if you just didn't? What if you said, I'll pack when I know where I'm going? Breathing, noticing the impulse to prepare, practicing waiting, staying here. Notice where you are right now, this room, this chair, this breath. The future isn't here yet. It's just thought, just imagination, just your mind trying to help in the only way it knows how. But you don't need help with something that isn't happening yet. Noticing, breathing, right here, right now. You can return to this practice whenever worry takes over. Just ask, can I do something about this right now? If no, then practice. I don't know, and that's okay. And bring your attention back to what's actually present. Your body, your breath, this moment, the only place where you're actually safe. Just breathing, noticing, staying with what's real. Whenever you're ready, you can come back.